Yeah.
For like just 2 or 3 minutes? Or?
Yeah, 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah. And then any quick questions?
Okay, cool. Hey guys, I'm really excited that everyone is here and we actually get to meet in real life and talking about the network state, so it's becoming a real thing. Because like, you know, I suppose for whoever like joined crypto at whatever point, for those people who've like lived in this reality, it is already a network state in many ways. So we already live in a network state. When I listen to all these people here, we're working on all these different things, and we already create our own reality. So I hope to meet a lot of you guys and hear about your projects. So without sort of speaking about my own journey, which is a long story, I can just briefly talk about what I'm working on, which is basically dream exploration technologies. So for those people who don't know what that means, it is related to lucid dreaming or conscious dreaming. So essentially, there's a science around dreaming where if you go to sleep, you can be consciously aware that you're dreaming, and then you can basically be having agency and experiencing the dream just like waking reality. So basically, dreams are a global state of consciousness, and that's a scientific fact. So basically, what we need to do is build technologies whereby people can reliably return to that dream state so we can explore our own dreams, because we're forgetting them as a Western world, actually the whole world. And I know this is an esoteric topic because most people wake up and they forget their dreams. But we also need to remember to return to nature, because that is an important part of our reality. And we disregard that sometimes when we have so much technology, but we don't have enough we don't pay enough attention to our own reality, to our own consciousness. Everybody talks about changing the world, but I think more people should talk about changing themselves. I think that's also very important. And so I think dreams are a great vehicle to explore your own consciousness internally in a material way. And so I think we need to build a network that can support more people experimenting in this field, and just more capital exploring all the different ideas, because it's a big problem. Mental health is also a pandemic. Yeah, I mean, this is a long conversation, right? And it's not really crypto related, you might think, but in some way it is, because if you think that dreams are a second global state of consciousness, and if we can create a persistent, permanent state into the dream world, then going into the dream world is exactly the same as going to Mars. And you know, a lot of people are inspired by Elon Musk, who's building rockets, you know, and it may sound insane that I say this, but it's all based on science, so it's not questionable. Like lucid dreaming exists. There's a whole community of lucid dreamers. And so I think I would hope and I would encourage people here in the crypto world who've made a lot of great experiences and are able to live sort of independently financially, that you can also sort of think about these issues and support sort of a neuroscience world of cryptography. That the same thing that's happening in crypto right now, it didn't always happen, right? I mean, I remember in 2017, I went to the blockchain Stanford conference, I didn't really understand anything. And now we have this whole reality all over the world. It didn't come out of nothing. But I think the same thing could happen if we declare that the brain is a frontier. I mean, I know there's people here interested in longevity, and dreams is just also a part of that, right? So I hope we can all find that we put more attention to this, because the internal journey is not just psychology, it's actually true reality. And the waking reality that we live in is just a headset that we're wearing. It's just one way of perceiving reality. And dreams represent sort of the perfect laboratory to explore the nature of reality and consciousness. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Let's keep on dreaming!
So, yeah, my name is Daniel. The project is called Network. So I started this in 2017, and when I got into crypto, I started a network fund, and then I just kept the name Network. So it's kind of funny now that it's called Network State, because I already live in Network State in so many ways. So it's just called, Network.
Okay.